About to find out who Dallas picking at 76. I'm gonna keep hope alive. We gonna see. We Cowboys picking up 76. That's about what I expected. Revel Jr. I knew it. We gotta wait till next year, man. We gotta wait till next year. They didn't take running back serious again. Revel is a pretty good corner. I think he's a little small, a little pesky. I like him. So far, the draft is about what we thought Dallas's draft was going to be if they didn't go weapon early. And if I'm being real, this is going to be a really good team one day. I just don't think it's going to be a really good team soon. But they're putting together some pieces for the future. This is a future team. And yeah, I'm going to be honest. This is more of a rebuild than what they're doing. I don't think it's a win now situation. Revel's a pretty good player, though. I watched him the other day. Man, he's pesky for how little he is. He'll tackle, put his nose in there. Um, Dallas is kind of sticking to what it is that, I mean, they're stand pat. Um, I don't think that this is a championship draft. I don't think this is a championship team. I don't even know if this is a playoff team right now. Just to be honest with y'all, I'm not going front. I'm not going sell y'all something different. Do I think we've gotten some good players? I do think we've gotten some good players, but to propel us to where we need to get to and get over the hump of some of those really good teams, I don't think so. I don't think we're there. That wasn't a pick that was gonna make me flip. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Johnson's still there. I'm really surprised though with a Caleb Johnson there, with Tootin there. They really stuck to their guns on the wide receivers and running backs thing, and I think it's ego, and I think it's gonna bite them in the ass. It's gonna bite them in the ass. Apparently, there's some trades that they got going on or whatnot, but I think that if you go into this thing and the weapons are the way that they are, the running backs are the way that they are, you're going to be a bad football team. You're going to be picking in the same slot next year. Straight up. I don't have confidence in the playmakers on this team. What's up, Lola? How you doing? Don't have the confidence in the playmakers on this team still. But I mean, if we had addressed it in free agency, I think it would be a little bit different. And we're drafting as if we did address it in free agency. It's the weirdest thing ever. If you look at Dallas, we're drafting not like we had the 12th overall pick. Like that, we're not drafting like we were the 12th worst team in the league. We're drafting like we had a deep playoff run last year. So, yeah, Karen asked a question. Hold on, Talk Your Media said the front office just ain't it. Damn, we took a corner. Yeah, Jay, we took a corner. Um, what happened with Shador? I don't know. This is the damnedest thing I ever seen, and it has the weirdest energy around it, and I can't put my finger on it, but it's nuts. It's nuts. You know what I'm saying? No wide receiver, no running back, and we don't have a pick until the 5th round. So, I mean, we went guard, edge, which guard and edge were considered. I think that those are depth pieces. Well, I do think that Booker's a starter. Booker is a starter, right? Um, but I think because you didn't address it in free agency, that needed to be a weapon. But I'm okay with Booker. I do think he's a starter. That makes you better. But we ain't got nobody to hand the ball off to, bro. We don't have nobody to throw passes to outside of CeeDee Lamb. We're not going to be a very good football team. Just keeping it a buck with y'all. And I don't trust that, apparently they got some trades in the works and all that stuff. I don't trust none of that, bro. I don't trust none of it. It's crazy to me. Crazy. We're drafting as if we had a deep playoff run and we're just trying to bolster our roster up. This is the damnedest thing I ever seen. We're not aggressive. I said we would have to be aggressive this year. We're not aggressive. We weren't aggressive. Some people might be proud of this. I'm not. I think we drafted like cowards, personally. From a winning standpoint, they didn't draft like cowards to stick to their points, to stick to their egos. That part was not cowardice. But if we're trying to push the envelope and win now, and not, talk about not going 7-10 a game, we didn't do a good job of that, in my opinion. I don't think any of our picks that we've made, our last 3 picks, I don't think they've earned us any more wins than we've already gotten. They made us good in the long term. In the future, we will be a really good football team. Don't get me wrong. And I don't think we've made a bad pick yet. I think the team building has been bad. Building the team has been poor. I don't see a playoff team with this group, bro. I just don't. I don't see a playoff group. I don't. Caleb Johnson could have changed things, and it could have gone in the direction in which you wanted to say. And this is what I was trying to tell people about Booker. Drafting Booker don't mean we going to run the ball, because you had a workhorse. You had the last workhorse in this draft staring you right in the face at 76, and it would have made the Booker pick, and it would have made all of that make sense. And what you do, you go get a corner, which you needed a corner, right? So this is rebuilding. This team is rebuilding. I'm sorry, people don't want to hear it. I just got to tell the truth, because you're going to remember who tells you the truth. You know what I'm saying? When times hit hard, you remember who tell you the truth. You don't remember who lie to you and make it seem all warm and fuzzy. Marcos is right. Rebuilding with the $60 million quarterback is crazy. They should have just never paid that. If you were going to do this, if you were going to move the money, you should have never paid him. You should have let him walk. You should have let him walk. This is not a champion. This is not building a championship in that time frame. This is not aggressive like you need it to be. This is not aggressive like you need it to be. I'm almost ashamed at how they're building around our quarterback, building around CeeDee Lamb. Micah asked for help though, but we didn't create money. We didn't create money to not do anything, and it's a damn shame. Yeah, Rico, math ain't mathing, bro. Math ain't mathing. So I just had to get on here real quick to tell you guys how I felt about it. And I know it always seems like I'm negative. I'm being negative. I'm being negative. I'm being negative. I'm trying to be happy. They're just not doing anything to make us happy. They're not doing anything to make us happy. They didn't draft one person that's going to make anybody want to go to training camp. They didn't draft anybody in these 3 picks that's going to make anybody want to travel to Dallas to that stadium. See, Brogan asked a good question, but are they building around Dak, who is gone in years, or are they building for after Dak? I think they're building for after Dak. This looks like they're building for the next quarterback, which is why did you sign him? You didn't have to sign him. Why sign him? Because you tried to keep people, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to keep because you don't want, that's the cowardice part about it. You want to rebuild, but you don't want to lose money. And my thing is, if you decided to rebuild, then you got to man up. You got to man up, grab your nuts, and rebuild. You got to man up, grab your nuts, and rebuild. Don't be a coward. Don't be a punk. You know what I'm saying? Mike, I don't think it was a trash pick. It's just we're a trash organization. So we needed that. Problem is, we need a running back. We need a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need a defensive interior. We still didn't even address that. We could have addressed, instead of edge, we could have got Alexander like the Giants did. We could have got defensive interior. We still got to address defensive interior. You know what I'm saying? It's so many things, and that's why with the draft, you just don't want to rely on the draft and filling your holes, because guess what? Not all these guys are starters. Not all these guys are ready to play. So not all these guys are ready to play that you're going to draft. And not all these guys can beat out the veterans that are in those rooms. And guess what? A lot of these veterans weren't good enough last year. And some of these guys that you're drafting right now can't even beat them out. Some of them can't even beat them up. So, I don't know. I'm watching Philly smoke this draft, though. Philly drafting like they ain't won the championship last year. Philly drafting like they just trying to put everybody head in the dirt again. The Giants have made some moves today where I'm like, damn. I don't think we've gotten better. I don't think we've gotten better, if that makes sense. I think our O-line got better. I think we added a depth piece for corner because we won't have Trey. I think we added another edge to the room, but he won't start. I don't think we've gotten better. I think we're continuing to add depth pieces. Like we ain't 7-10. We need impact. I don't think we haven't drafted an impactful player yet. I know there's gonna be a lot of people like, oh, we drafted. I like this draft. I think it's an A, or I think like Boss said he thinks it's an A. I think this draft is a C plus, bro. I think it's a C plus. I think it's a C plus. I think we're still I think we're still a 7-10, 8-9 football team. Poor Dak, bro. You're gonna drop back in that pocket, and that pocket gonna be clean, and you're gonna have nobody to throw the ball to. You're gonna have nobody to hand the ball off to. Damn shame. Damn shame. Hey, man, hit that like button if y'all come in here, though, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little bit because we just made the pick. And, you know, I'm not going to flip tables like I said I was, but I kind of saw this coming. Certified Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys is so unpredictable. I'm not sure these last few picks did help this team. If they are building around the new... Hold on. I meant to make sure that this was monetized. I don't know, but y'all can send super chats and stuff like that. Brogan says not sexy, but I think it's a B. We didn't need a B. We needed an A. We needed to knock this out the park. Marco said we have to be honest with ourselves. The Cowboys do not feel like Dak Prescott can win now. They're lying to us. So my thing is, why pay him? Right? If you don't believe that, because I'll be honest with you, Marcos. I don't believe that we can win with Dak how it's built right now. I don't believe we can win like this. I don't think he's good enough for how this team is built right now. Thank you, Lola, for the $10 super sticker. You're always such a sweetheart. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Dak ain't good enough for this. Like, I don't know why they think he is. Like, I would have never paid Dak this type of money for this type of roster, and you built that around him. I mean, this is god awful. I mean, I don't think you could throw Joe. Here's the crazy thing, right? There are quarterbacks that I think are better. I think Mahomes might be able to make this work. I'm trying to think of other quarterbacks that I think can make this work. Josh Allen might be able to make this work. Because they can run. They can move around a little bit. So you got CD. I'm trying to think. Lamar can make this work, I think. I think Jaden Daniels can make this work. Because Jaden Daniels has a similar situation in Washington. I'm trying to think. You guys got any other quarterbacks that you think can make our situation work? I think all of them, all of the quarterbacks that I feel like could make it work have legs that can move around, that are mobile, you know what I'm saying, that can get out of trouble, that can extend plays and stuff like that, that have a little more arm talent. Outside of that, I don't think anybody else can make this work. I don't even think Joey B can make this work. Hell, if you think about it, they leave him laced up and flossed out with receivers and weapons. They make sure Joey B. I think they make sure Joey B can. But no, I think you said you don't think they could. I mean, the one thing about it is, the one thing that wouldn't make them not be able to is that the front office is so crazy, bro. And it's just like they don't know how to build a team. Can we all say that now? Can we all say that? Our front office don't know how to build a team. They do not. They have zero ability to build a football team in this football climate. Whatever has happened, the time has passed them by. They no longer know how to build in this climate in 2025. They do not know how to build a football team. They don't. This is stagnant. I mean, we're about. I mean, they still. It's almost like they still believe that we're actually that 12-win football team. They keep forgetting that we kept losing stuff from those teams. We lost stuff from those teams. We lost stuff from those teams every year, and we never got the return back on the things that we lost. The guys that you want to step up have not been able to step up. Let's just keep it a buck. Jalen Tolbert has had to be a coach's pet and be in Dak's backyard every weekend to be where he is right now. There are receivers that were on the board here that would have pushed his ass to competing with Mingo. There are receivers that they could have taken or been more aggressive with that would have had his ass competing. They don't want Jalen Tolbert competing. That's who they want. That's who they like. Oh, I like him. I like him. Bro haven't bust a grape for real. Nice guy. Works hard, but it ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. The running back room was so bad that you couldn't even sign Rico, who ran for 1,000 yards last year, with the line that you said was dog shit. With a line that you said was bad. Rico ran for 1,000 yards, and you couldn't even pay him $7 million. You ain't got Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams. Backs are looking you right in the face, and you ain't draft them. Backs are looking you right in the face, and you ain't take them. I feel bad for Dak, bro. No, I don't feel bad for him, because he signed that money. He knew what it was, bro. And part of me believe he liked playing with these bum-ass receivers. Yeah, I called them bum-ass receivers. Compared to the rest of the league, outside of CeeDee Lamb, this is a bum-ass receiving core. Bum-ass receiving core. And if they watch this and they feel away, do something about it. Go catch the damn ball. Get off a release. Get off a jam. Do something about it. You don't like it, do something about it. Stay out my quarterback's backyard and go make a damn catch. Go make some plays when it count. Go make some plays. You don't like it, go make some plays. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Some of these players be sensitive out here when you say stuff. You don't like something, go make some plays. I think somebody ranked this, I don't know if it was ranked the 31st ranked receiving core with the top 3 receiver. You don't like what I'm saying? Do something about it. Go beat somebody. Go win a matchup that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because all I think about that Detroit game. I think about that Baltimore game. Oh, damn, the Steelers just got Caleb Johnson. Ain't that a bitch? God. Oh, man. Did all this work for these other teams, bro. In a deep running back class. We might walk away with not having a running back. And I told y'all this was going to happen because they did this crap last year. They don't know what they're doing, bro. They don't know what they're doing. Y'all watch what happened. Y'all watch. They don't know how to build, bro. This is frustrating. It's frustrating. I already know. I'm going to get clipped up. Somebody going to have something to say. I'm negative. I don't give a damn. This is crazy right here. This is crazy, bro. I can't even believe that I'm repeating myself. But this is nuts. This is nuts. And it's like not flipping out. I'm not like, bro, this team don't know what Dallas don't know what they doing, bro. I don't know how you could give us an A draft when all these other teams, like, I mean, bro, fire the scouting department, bro. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Who are y'all feeding up to? Fire the scouting department, bro. Fire them dudes, bro. Because this formula is outdated and it don't work today. If you tell me you're a scout for the Dallas Cowboys, they'll be like, oh, yeah, you've been effing it up, huh? You've been effing it up these years. Y'all been effing it up. Got you. Bet. I bet you I could watch film with a scout right now and ask them questions, and I bet you they wouldn't have answers because a lot of these scouts is nerds, for one. A lot of them is nerds, and a lot of them have never really coached. They just been scouting. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you coach the game, you look at things a little bit different. You look at things a little bit different. But we'll see. We'll see. This ain't no damn solid. I mean, it's a solid draft for a team that's good. We ain't good. We not good. It's a solid draft for a team that's good, and we're not good. At what point are people going to realize that? We suck, bro. You are what your record is, and we've been lapped by many teams going to NFC championships and Super Bowls. We have been lapped and lapped and lapped. We got lapped by Washington, bro. It's a solid draft for a team that's good. We suck. We're not good. We're not good, bro. We're not a good football team. Why are we so complacent? I don't understand how you can be so complacent and have so much ego. How can you have so much ego and you haven't won shit in 27 years? Which one of y'all media people is going to... Jane Slater, God rest her, bro. I mean, not God rest her, but God bless her. Jane Slater, the only one with balls. That's why they be at her. That's why they be at her neck every time she say something. Jane, stay on their ass, bro. Stay on their ass. Because they don't know what they doing. They don't know what they doing. And it's arrogance at this point, bro. This is not a good football team. You cannot sit here and sell me that this is a good football team. Can't sell me that, bro. Can't sell me that. I don't care who you are. I'm going to fight you to the death on that. This ain't a good football team. Told myself I wasn't going to get frustrated. I wasn't going to yell. Caleb Johnson went. I'm like, damn, bro. Damn. What we doing? What we doing? But I told y'all this was going to happen. We're going to keep pushing down the line. Oh, well, we can get Dylan Sampson. Oh, but we can get Tootin. Oh, but we can get... Bro, we could have got Caleb Johnson. We could have got Emeka Egbuka. We could have got Luther Burden. We could have got Matthew Golden. Guys that would have instantly changed things for your team. We're talking about instant impact. We like, nah, we good with Tolbert. We need to upgrade a guard more than we need to upgrade with Tolbert. Yeah, bro. Scouts and these coaches, bro. I told you it wasn't going to change. This was about as Mike McCarthy of a draft if I've ever seen one. Shotty ain't no different. Shotty ain't no different. I've been trying to tell y'all that. The only thing is, Shotty can talk y'all draws off. That's the only thing. Shotty got game. Shotty make y'all think it's different. He ain't no different. He Mike McCarthy that can talk your draws off. Mike McCarthy couldn't talk your draws off. Shotty can. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same philosophy. It's the same game plan. It's the same thing over and over and over and over. Same thing. They ain't doing nothing else. It's the same thing. Shotty got game. I'll give him that. Don't leave your girl around Shotty. Don't leave y'all women around Shotty, bro. Shotty gonna talk y'all women draws off, bro. Woo-wee. He Mike McCarthy with game. Yeah, I'm getting clipped for that. It is what it is, bro. It should get clipped. And I hope they see it. I hope they see it. He been hanging with Joseph Rand. Nah, but Shotty get the, hey, look, Shotty get the draws for free. Like, Randall had to steal them joints. Shotty just gonna take this. Hey. I like what you wearing today. You look good. You look pleasant every day. Hey, yeah. You're exactly what I'm looking for. That's how he be talking to them players. Jalen Tolbert think he good. He showed up to that press conference like, yeah, Shotty in charge now. Things about to change. Whew. Like, thank God. Y'all ain't realize Jalen Tolbert had the same issue with Kellen Moore? Whew. Jalen Brooks like, whew, thank God. Fergie like, whew, thank God. Yeah, Shotty. Whew, Shotty coaching us. Shotty calling the shots now. Man, Shotty was part of the problem. I heard an interview where Shotty was big up in Solari, the Solari that y'all hate. Yeah, Solari worked with my dad, and he was going to do this, we going to do that, and blah, blah, blah. He said the same thing about Clayton Adams. He said that about Solari last year. That running back by committee, he was talking about that. That running back by committee thing, that was him talking. Shotty just been ducking. Shotty just been ducking all the stuff that Mike McCarthy been getting. Shotty been part of it too. I don't know what that last comment said. Hold on. Tolbert won the Steelers game for y'all. That means something, right? Come on, bro. Dak won us that game. And the run game won us that game. The line won us that game. Rico won us that game. Dak won us that game. Tolbert was just there. Tolbert was just around. They ran a mesh concept, and they followed CD. He was wide open. I could have made that damn catch. Yeah, I said it. I could have made that damn catch. If you in the NFL, you're supposed to make that damn catch. He was wide open. Jay Money could have done that. He a receiver. What'd he do? Catch a wide open pass? They followed CeeDee Lamb in the mesh. Come on, bro. We giving people credit for just doing it for doing the minimum. Are we there? I know he lead commander, so he just here for the clips. He just here for me to say that Jaden Daniels is better than Dak. That's why he here. Lola could have caught that, bro. I mean, what was so tough about it? He ran a shallow in mesh. It was wide open. Come on, bro. Tolbert, the man. I know one thing. I see when they put the pause on Tolbert, he don't do too much. We so stuck on potential, it's crazy. Y'all got to think about something. Tolbert is like, I'm trying to think. Who's the replacement? Who did he replace? Was it Gallup? Was it Gallup or Amari? Oh, he was the Amari replacement. That should tell you all you need to know about Tolbert. He was supposed to replace Amari Cooper. He was supposed to become that role eventually. Y'all see Amari Cooper in Tolbert? Do y'all see anything close to what Amari Cooper was for this offense in Tolbert? Or he's supposed to be CeeDee Lamb. And maybe CeeDee Lamb took over for where Amari was, but he's supposed to be what CeeDee Lamb was or what Michael Gallup was before Michael Gallup got hurt. That's supposed to be Tolbert. Is that production there for y'all? That should tell you all you need to know. That is why receivers are need. That's why receiver is a need. Shavon Williams just went to the Packers. Packers picked up another damn receiver. Packers keep picking up receivers. Damn, bro. And I thought they had receivers. They got one of the best play callers in the league. I thought they had receivers, and they still picking up receivers. Here we are, though. Here we are. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. But yeah, y'all, I gotta get ready for this funeral, man. I got a funeral. We bury my uncle tomorrow. I gotta get ready. I gotta get the kids ready. I gotta lay out my clothes. I gotta get all this stuff done. Everybody gonna be coming over here. I gotta straighten up, man. But appreciate y'all for tuning in for my reaction. I didn't think I was gonna be on for 30 minutes. Audience, you guys were great. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. You know, I started doing film. I started doing film on Donovan, whatever his name is, the second round pick. Good pick. That was a solid pick. I like the pick. I started doing film on him, and I realized, you know what, man, tomorrow's gonna be the family's day. It's gonna be the family's day. I'm gonna focus on family. I'm not gonna crunch film. I'm not even gonna worry about the draft. I'm gonna worry about my family. My kids have never dealt with this before. My kids have never dealt with going to a funeral, seeing the dead body, saying goodbye. And my uncle, he lived with us. He picked him up from school every day. So it's gonna be tough. So I'm gonna go 0 dark 30 tomorrow. Pray for us, pray for my family, pray for my kids, man. It's gonna be a tough day tomorrow. So you guys probably won't hear from me. Love you all, man. Make sure if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Cash App is always accepted. Cash sign DMV Fanatic. Super chats are always welcome as well. Appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all. We out. Peace.